Good morning, class 5. I am Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, Hiswa. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today, in this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 2, that is Animal World. And today we are going to discuss about words to remember or define. Means there are some words or some definition which you have to remember, and these words come from chapter 2. So today we are going to discuss about these words. So first of all, habitat. So habitat, the definition or the word or the answer given here is the natural surrounding in which an animal lives. In the discussion of the chapter, we had discussed about habitat, that is the area where an living organism lives naturally, or an area where an organism naturally lives. It's called habitat of that animal. Like tiger and deer lives where? In grassland. Crocodile lives in the water. Birds live on the trees. So this is how animals live in their different natural places. Okay, class. Now comes the next word, that is reptiles. So reptiles means animals that have scales on their bodies and they crawl on the ground. Means ring kar chalna. So reptiles are the animals, they crawl on the ground and they have scales or plates downside of their body. Okay, class. Now comes the lungs. So most of the mammals, or you can say all of the mammals, birds have lungs for the breathing purpose. So lungs are spongy, elastic bags situated on each side of the heart. So heart is here like this, a little cross, and here one lung and here one lung. When you take breath, it will expand. So these are two lungs which are spongy, elastic bags in which you feel air when you breathe in, and when you breathe out, you contract these lungs. So this is what lungs are. Next comes the rodents. So rodents are the animals that gnaw their food or nibble at their food. Means कुतर कुतर कर खाना. वो अपने food को कुतर कुतर कर खाते हैं. So this is what rodents are. Next comes the migration. So as we had discussed earlier in this chapter, the mass movement of animals every year to avoid harsh weather conditions. Mass movement of animals every year to avoid harsh weather conditions. Like we had discussed about Siberian crane. There's this Siberian cranes travel from Siberia and come to India, that is Rajasthan, Haryana, Bharatpur areas of that place. So there they breed, means they lay their eggs. They live in the well-maintained climate, because in Siberia at that time, winter season, where too much cold was there and they are not able to survive. Then we discussed about Arctic tern. Arctic tern travel from Arctic to Antarctic. So you can say they travel the whole world for their survival. So this is how animals or the group of animals move from one place to another to avoid harsh weather conditions, for food, for shelter, for breeding purpose, for resting purpose. So class, these are the some words which you have to remember from these chapters. and all the other important points and questions from the chapter I had already discussed in the lecture or in the live classes. Okay, class? So, thank you for listening this lecture. Have a great day. Be safe at home. Thank you, class.